I guess. I kind of can't do his, like, he has a big range of expression that he goes from, like, edgy to, like, dorky. And I can't just switch that whole range in my head, so I just kind of just do his edgy part that he does. It's a huge sleeping bag, it is. This ball is a prototype and isn't guaranteed to function properly. Continue anyway? Wow. That's some typing. Prototype, but we did one that was already like incomplete, so number 5 was like completely incomplete. So Central Intelligence Agency. Oh good, the CIA. Okay. Final death ball, as far as I know. I can tell right away that this isn't the game world anymore. We're back in the real world now. But where is this? It said CIA for the 7th mysterious death ball. Is this seriously the CIA? Inside CIA headquarters, the Bug Street Boys are running around this place too, using the Death Drive Mach 2 to connect the real world to the game world. Was that the big plan? Bring all these bugs into reality to cause the real world to bug out? Nope, that's not it. These bugs are protecting something. What lies ahead? Is it you yourself, Dr. Juvenile? Whatever it is, let's find it. Bug Street Boys. Well, we can't be in this. This looks like inside of a video game still. Let's not be in it. In the CIA. Are these? Oh, these are weak. Yeah, I kind of screwed that up. I meant to do a jump attack. When I get to the end, wait till I have the cutscene. See it anyway since DLC. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm getting to the end tonight. Should I have gone right? I need to heal. Oh, yeah, over here. Cool. And that does hurt. I did not mean to run into there, though. So let me go back this way now. Yeah. Wait, which way is it right? Okay, yeah, I think this is just stuff. Money and Aztec coins. Oh god, oh god, oh god! That's not good. Oh god, oh god. I'm pinned, I'm pinned, I'm pinned! Well, I need to level up anyways. There. Let me out of the way! Jesus! Oh my god. Nice cheese. Yeah, I feel they were cheesing. I was somehow pinned. Let me just... God. Wow. That was horrid. I don't know why I couldn't move. Heal. Yeah, but I was remembering during that while I was fighting his enemies. So crap, I didn't level up yet. And then when I was about to die, I was like, screw it, I'll just level up now and get the heal off of it. I was gonna level up after I fought them, but... So this is the right way, dang it. Actually better if I can get these little guys doing that. Of course, it kills my battery. There we go. Okay, I think this was actually the right way. Let me try going the other way. I don't want to miss any skill chips if there are any. I'm sure I've missed some in the game, but... jump over there. Cool. I did not want to do that. Oh, life. Cool. I got a life from that. Okay, jump over here. It's worth going over because I don't know if I'll need any lives for the final boss. Travis got a life. After years of taking lives, Travis finally got a life. Oh, sheep man. We reached that point where now mini bosses are... Okay, the mini boss is not so easy when there's lots of little guys. Up. This isn't good. Cool. Wow. First time I've had a death that wasn't to a boss or motorcycle minigame. Easy come, easy going at life. Man, this one's sneaky. There we go. Phew. Felt that loser. God, this last game, if you could call it that, is kind of tricky. Okay, well, we're through the Pac-Man maze. Up into more Pac-Man maze. Excuse me. Insert 150 blessings medal to load. I guess I don't have a 50 blessing medal. Wow, another toilet. Kind of like the Purgatory trope in games. You mean like the just everything being like white and empty? God, I can't see. Yeah, that is weird. Oops. So I gotta keep hitting that button, those buttons to make the screen not garbage. I'll just accept it's gonna be crappy right now. I can see what matters, I think. Yeah, I feel like that's the right way, maybe. No, this is just money. I can't go backwards. Okay, cool. What is that? 50 blessings medal. Cool. I needed that. I forgot to check what the skill I got from the previous boss was. Skill tree. Actually, let me, before I do that. Oh, how much? Oh, I almost have another level up. Okay, what is a skill chip? Crossbone chip. Calls upon a skull-shaped machine gun turret. Disappears a set amount of time or have to take a set amount of damage. Okay, well, first of all, I don't feel like the unicorn chip is being useful enough. So let's try the crossbone chip instead of that. Any health I can get? Crap. On turret. I just destroyed it. The turret didn't even do anything. Do I need to man the turret? Can't quite level up yet, but almost. Okay, I guess I need to go backwards. Oh, I can go back down this way. Cool. I didn't get to look. What's down here? Down here's where I've been, right? No. I don't remember doing this. Yeah, I've not been over here. Oh, cool. More enemies. Well, I guess it's XP. It's so slow. Blueberry cheese brownie makes you so slow, but strong. Ah, so close to level up. Should have got rid of Let It Rip. I should have. I did get rid of Let It Rip. Should I not get rid of Let It Rip? I can put back Let It Rip. I want to test the turret out first to get, like, figure out how the turret works. And if the turret doesn't do anything useful, then I don't know, maybe I'll put it, Let It Rip. Are you kidding? I don't know, it might. For reals, there's an arcade version of HLM. Wonder if it has new modes in it. And who do we have here? You don't look familiar, not like him nor them. I don't recognize her face at all. But I know you, but you don't know me. Do you remember? Look at my face. We met before. We passed each other out by the convenience store, haven't we? I don't know you. Why are you here? You're no guest of mine. I remember now. I invited him about the thing. I know about that. You're up to the task? I don't mean to force responsibility on you or anything, but you're the only one who can find him. I don't know anything about this thing. Nobody's told me anything about him, nor about you. There's probably a reason you've come here. It'd probably be a good idea to confirm that reason. He's disappeared. Find him and you'll find the reason you seek. There is no reason. You should leave. Security here is pretty tight. It's not going to be easy to get in, but we've got your back. I'll open the lock up ahead for you. I'll give you a clue. He has a symbol. It's a very important symbol. Collect them and I'll open the locks. That'll be your reward. You can't. That's against the rules. I see that you remember now, don't you? The symbol. It's lead-in. I kind of remember it. Find him. Who the hell is him? Yeah, Hotline Miami. I haven't really played it either, to be honest. Yeah, it's so many of these mazes. Skull, 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 skull. 5, 6. 6 skulls. Wow. God, I hate this glitch effect. Did play Hanako for a bit. That game is pretty interesting. Man, the battery is really getting drained in this. Okay. A momentary bit where I can see. God, it's nice to be able to see. I remember seeing. God. Oh, there's a skull I missed back there. Cool. How lovely. I didn't want to use that one. I wanted to use... Sure. There goes the life again. God, this place is tough. Okay, well... I had 3 lives, now I have 2. Okay, it does auto-fire. Okay, oops, I'm knocking the table. Okay, what is that? 3 skulls down? I think that was 3, unless that's 4. I think it's 3. Seems like this place more gauntlet than anything else. Yeah, that's more or less what it feels like. Come on. Okay, let's see here. Oh, you're not a weak one. I have to use strong attacks. Let me actually heal. Can I top off with this? Oh man, I'm full health for a brief moment. Guessing streamed Majora's Mask game. I actually have not streamed Majora's Mask despite it being my favorite game. It's on a list of games I want to stream at some point, and I'll probably do a challenge run of some sort. I'm thinking I might do a randomizer just because I know the game so well. I definitely plan to eventually. Currently I just have so much to try to get through, because after this I have the Pokemon Diamond randomizer Nuzlocke that I have to get done before the Pokemon Diamond remake, which I'm going to Nuzlocke that. And then I have to get... I'm going to be streaming No More Heroes 3 when that comes out. And I also need to get through Darksiders and possibly the Famicom Detective Club games. I know Majora's Mask, like, as well as one could know it. I know... I 100% it on memory all the time. I don't have necessarily the most optimized route. Like, I haven't speedrun it. I don't know the most optimized route, but I have my own, like, path and order at this point that I do things in that I feel is fairly efficient. Okay, come on. I'm sick of you and your shield. This is the bathroom over here, right? Ah. Question is, I only shoot in one direction? Or can it turn that turret? I don't think I can turn. I think I might switch out the turret. I don't feel like it's... I don't need to level up yet. I can still take another hit. Okay. Level up here. Not the most experience in completing the Great Fairy quests in the dungeons. Yeah, there's a few stray fairies that are kind of tricky in some of the dungeons. But as long as I have the Great Fairy Mask, I'm fine finding them all. I know roughly where they all are. I want to switch out. Where is it? This one, the turret. I'm not a huge fan of this turret. There's the top, which I might do. No, I'm doing the unicorn ship. I need any healing I can get right now. Like Great Bay and Stone Tower. I like Great Bay Temple. I don't like Great Bay. I don't like Georg. Georg is a pain. But I think that's a fairly common opinion. They fixed it a bit in the remake, but I'm not a big fan of the remake. And otherwise, yeah, Stone Temple's fun. I like Snowhead, even though it's has a couple stray fairies that are a pain. Cause Goat is one of the best Zelda bosses in the entire franchise. Goat is really fun. Like, I could just sit there and just do Goat's fight multiple times in a row and enjoy it. But otherwise, yeah, like I said, I'm thinking I might do a randomizer. It's the same text every time. I might do a randomizer of Majora's Mask when I do it, just to keep things fresh. Because I play Majora's Mask on my own every couple of years. I don't know how exciting like. Maybe I could do a regular playthrough, but I think it'd be more interesting to watch for a randomizer. I say he's the goat, yeah. Arirang ramen, a deep Chiba masterpiece, Oriental style spicy ramen. Ooh, that sounds delicious. I didn't know that was a ramen thing right there. But yeah, otherwise, like, I considered a 3-heart challenge. Even though I know the game like the back of my head, I feel like I would really struggle on some of the fights. I considered a minimum mask and power-ups and stuff like that, but like, I like collecting all the stuff. That's my favorite part of it. 100% is nothing new for me. I always 100%. Like, I think randomizer might be the most interesting way for me to do it. Yeah, Ocarina of Time randomizer. I wouldn't mind racing that. I've never played the Ocarina of Time randomizer. But if I could find anybody that would want to race that, I think that'd be a fun race. I think that'd be more interesting for that because I don't have every single chest in Ocarina of Time memorized. I know most of them, but I don't know every single one, so there'd still be a bit of a challenge there. Like Majora's Mask, I might, obviously depending on the seed, I might get a little stuck trying to remember what I can get to, what the weird collection of power-ups, but like, I think Ocarina would be more interesting in that regard for a race. Oh yeah, Master Quest I've only beaten once. I think I've played it twice, but I didn't finish it the second time. I'm not, like, Master Quest is interesting for the novelty, but the dungeon design definitely isn't as, like, nice as OG Ocarina of Time. Which, honestly, the only dungeon in Ocarina of Time I ever get lost is, I sometimes get lost in the Forest Temple. The Water Temple doesn't ever give me problems, really. Though it might in a randomizer. Because, yeah. Yeah, I just in general like the idea of doing a randomizer race. And I think those are... I wouldn't feel very confident doing a Link to the Past randomizer, whether it's race or not, because I really don't know off the top of my head a lot of the extra chests and stuff. So I'll get stuck a lot. Got stuck in the Spirit Temple. It's fair. There's a couple parts where it can be a little confusing. Okay, you know what? Going over here. I got it. Get out of here. But like, as far as randomizers go, I think it's probably would be one of the more interesting ones to race. I mean, I've seen races of it, but Pokemon Randomizer, as fun as that is for stuff like Nuzlocke, that can be brutal for a race. I guess if you get the same seed, but even then, it can be kind of brutal because of the RNG nature. And like, I don't know a lot of other games like to do randomizers with. I know Shell mentioned Mega Man. Obviously, I'm not nearly as familiar with Mega Man games as him, so. Okay. While that door is closed, let me heal. I don't know Link to the Past as well as the 3D games. Yeah, me neither. I've beaten Link to the Past probably close to half a dozen times at most. And unlike Majora's Mask, which I've beaten once every like couple of years since it came out. So that's what, like at least 10 times. Not to mention, just I don't usually want 100% Link to the Past. I've only 100%ed it like maybe once or twice in my life, and I've used a guide for those. Majora's Mask, I 100%, like I said, every time I play it, just casually. God, these stupid drill guys. You hope they remake the Oracle game? Yeah, I do really hope they remake them. I'm not willing to bet money that they will. I think there are more divisive entries. But, I mean, I'd say the same thing about Majora's Mask, and Majora's Mask got a remake. So that's the only thing that gives me a small amount of hope that we get a remake, is that we got a Majora's Mask remake. And not just a remake, we got a Majora's Mask limited edition console. That's like one of my most treasured possessions, because I never thought we'd get something like that. Think it'd be easier to 100% of 2D Zelda? They can nah. Yeah, I definitely don't think it's easier to 100% of 2D Zelda. Just because of just the nature of how the world design differs with 2D. And I think a lot of the 3D Zeldas are fairly intuitive, where they're yeah, it was super hype when they announced it. Yeah, that was a great moment of my life. I think 3D Zeldas are more intuitive with their design in terms of that, which makes it easier to 100%. Because, for example, when Twilight Princess came out, I managed to 100% it without ever looking at any sort of guide or looking up any locations of anything online. I just was able to, on my own, 100%. I found all the locations. I think they just are better at intuitively designing 3D Zeldas. Not to say that Link to the Past isn't well designed. It's just there's a lot of parts where it just never was clear to me what to do, and I'd always have to look it up. Like, I just I'm replaying actually Link to the Past casually. Like right now, like on top of other stuff, just little by little. And I just for the first time learned that I didn't realize you can get the ice rod before you even go to the first dungeon, which that's all news to me. I just was exploring and walked down there. I was like, wait, I can just get the ice rod. Just look up stuff for just don't need help on Skyward Sword. Fair. I don't think I needed help on Skyward Sword, but my playthrough of Skyward Sword is a little foggier in my mind, so I will. I'm looking forward to replaying that because there's a lot I don't remember. But yeah, it's insane. In Link to the Past, you just get the ice rod before, like, the bow, or all you need is, you just need to get out of the, once you get out of the sanctuary, you just need bombs, and you can just go down there and get it. Rejacket. I see, so I guess I'm supposed to find you. He's gone. What a shy dude, just like they say. Like, the pacing in Skyward Sword is not too great. Yeah, I can see that. I have some friends who it's like their favorite game of all time, so I wouldn't want to badmouth it, and I actually enjoyed it a lot. I didn't really have much issues with the motion control. I obviously feel that Demise, or, well, the Imprisoned, that you fight the Imprisoned way too many times, but the problem is cutting any of those fights out affects story, because they're supposed to, it's trying to break out more and more often as this game goes on. And I also didn't care for fighting Ghirahim at the end of multiple dungeons. I felt like I was cheated out of boss fights. And I also was super let down by the boss of the pirate ship. You don't mind the prison fights? Yeah, they're not my favorite, but I was super let down by the pirate ship boss, because it's no secret, squid are my favorite animal. I clearly love Kraken then too. I got so excited when I started seeing the tentacles break in through like the portholes and stuff. And then I got out there and it was a dumb Medusa Cyclops with like tentacle hair. And I was just like, I wanted to fight a giant squid. I felt cheated. That's probably the only boss that I'm not a big fan of its design in that game. Like, obviously, like everybody else, I love I can't remember its name right now, but the multi-armed automaton that you take off the arms and hit it with its own swords. That's fun. Boss in Twilight Princess Water Temple, that was a super pushover. Do you mean Morpheal? The eel thing with the big eye? I got a little confused the first time fighting that. Galactus, yeah, Galactus. Galactus has really great design. It's definitely in the top 5 bosses of like the series, and it's probably the best boss in that game, in my opinion. Yeah, Morpheal. It's a pushover if you know what to do. I do like how Twilight Princess has every single boss has 2 phases. Every single boss. And the funniest part is for the one I hate most, Armored Goma, because I hate spiders. But its second phase is hilarious because it's just a joke. Yeah, the hero music kicks in Twilight Princess boss during the second phase. Yeah. Or when you gain an advantage. Yeah. Twilight Princess... It's funny, when Twilight Princess came out, I actually wasn't a huge fan of it. It wasn't until the HD remake. that I actually got to appreciate it. I think part of it was I liked Wind Waker, and when they went for an edgier look, I kind of... I don't know, it felt a little too edgy for me, but then when I replayed it, I realized it has, I would argue, the best dungeon designs in the entire franchise. And some of the best bosses. Snow Peak is the best, the most interesting designed dungeon, in my opinion, in the franchise. And, like, the, God, I can't remember the name of it. I feel silly, but the dragon in the sky, sitting in the sky, that is such an epic boss fight. Let me hit you. You know what? Here you. Loved Wind Waker when it came out, and Twilight Princess came out. I didn't really have a problem with the change. I mean, because you're already a huge fan of OOT. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like my original dislike for Twilight Princess was unwarranted. Which I'm willing to accept when my opinions are wrong and give things a second try. Like, I'm glad I gave it a second try. I had a... fun fact, aside from Mario Maker, Twilight Princess HD was the first game I streamed. I streamed some... I did a few streams of the original Mario Maker when I first started streaming to test out my software. But the first, like, real game that I, like, sat down and streamed was Twilight Princess HD. And I had a blast. It's definitely... It did a huge 180 in how I feel about it. And I love when remakes do that, because another game that did that was... for the longest time, Ruby and Sapphire was like my least favorite generation. And then Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire came around and completely changed my mind. And it's up there as one of my favorites now. I was streaming in the late Wii U era, because I streamed Twilight Princess HD at release. That was right when I started streaming. Like, if I don't remember... I never remember exactly when I started streaming. I just have to look at the... Jeez. I just have to look at the release date of Twilight Princess HD. I started, I think, at the end of February that year. I did some Mario Maker streams for a couple weeks, and then I did that. Crap. I looked away for a second. Didn't pick up Twilight Princess HD. Yeah. I mean, that's fair. It's a shame that the stamp feature that is now collecting stamps, which was a new thing they added for Miiverse, now is pointless because there's no Miiverse. But why'd I hit the guy over there? Okay, you know what? This unicorn chip is hardly giving me any health. I haven't tried the Strike Freedom chip. I'm gonna try that. Wait, do I have enough? No, I'm barely short. How'd I miss the guy I was aiming for? And I still didn't get enough. I thought that would have given me enough XP at least. I did not want to do that. Fine. Oh, God. These missiles! These missiles are so cheap. That did not work. Frickin' heck. I was trash talking these ghosts, and now they kick my butt. Cool. Well, that's karma. Looking at the time, definitely not finishing this game tonight. Okay, that laser's interesting, but geez, it has a warm-up. God, there we go. Like what they did the stamps in 3D World DX, yeah. It was interesting. I think this is the way I want to go. They repurposed them decently. Otherwise, I mean, Twilight Princess HD didn't add as much as Wind Waker HD with the Swift Sail and the Triforce changes. But it was, I mean, it looked nice, and it gave me a chance to actually learn that I was wrong about the game, and it was better. Fun fact about my original playthrough of Twilight Princess, like the original, not HD, but like when it first released, which I got the Wii version, I spent over an hour in the woods right at the start, in Farron Woods, trying to jump from stump to stump, or from like thing to thing, on a path that was, I ended up realizing afterward, like eventually I gave up after about an hour. I thought it was a secret. It was the thing I was supposed to jump on as a wolf using the like command prompt, like the whatever that button is, the quick time, I guess. Not really, but I was just trying to do that as regular Link. I spent like an hour. I was so pissed when I later learned there was no secret up there that I was trying to get to. I just was impatiently trying to explore something. I didn't play Wind Waker HD either. Yeah, fair. Wind Waker HD is the definitive version of Wind Waker, by far. The Swift Sail changes so much, and there's mods. The Wind Waker randomizer actually are, even though it's based on the original, it has Swift Sail. But like, and that was done before Nintendo used the Swift Sail. I learned Nintendo took the Swift Sail idea from the existing fan mods of Wind Waker. Enjoy your lurk zone. I actually probably have 10-ish minutes of this left anyways. I hopefully will be around a save point at that point. But yeah, Wind Waker HD just, it played much better. It reduced a lot of the money grind, not all of it, but God, dang it. The only thing I feel that I was a little disappointed about being taken from the Wind Waker HD was removing the Tingle Tuner. I love that dumb little thing. But they replaced it with a Miiverse feature, which now doesn't matter. So. At this point, though, I think the only Zelda games from Skyward, and pretty much the only Zelda games, period, to not get any sort of what is this? To not have any sort of remake yet are the original Zelda 2 and the Oracle games. Oh, Minish Cap hasn't either. And actually the DS ones. Okay. I take that back. All the console ones from other than Zelda or Zelda 2 have. And I guess the only handheld one Has any handheld one? I guess none of the handheld ones have had a remake. No, Link's Awakening. Duh. You always wondered about the Tingle Tutor as a kid and what it was about? I think it was meant to be a little bonus two-player thing, kind of like what is it? Galaxy having two-player where a player can just shoot star bits. It was a player could just do some functions as Tingle that all cost rubies, so they all cost the first player rubies. The cheapest, most basic one is to like drop a bomb from the sky on stuff. But you also could use it to find secrets. You can feel around at spots and find hidden secrets that if you drop the Tingle bombs, you can like unlock chests and stuff. Oh god. Oh, I thought I glitched them through the wall for a minute. Okay, now's the time to level up. Yeah, the Tingle Tuner was kind of neat. I used it to, there was also, if you wanted to 100% it, you had to use Tingle Tuner to 100% Wind Waker HD because you needed it to, every dungeon had a hidden Tingle statue. Oh god, I'm stun locked. Not this again. Oh, I didn't even... That laser is useless. And I got stun locked to death. These guys are so busted with their stun lock. I'm gonna run out of lives at this rate. Okay, so that... Strike Freedom looks cool, but it's a pain. Let's try the Fizzless capsule. God! What is this attack they can just stun lock me with? God. Okay. The 50s Blessing Medal, cool. Man, this place is such a labyrinth. I'm so lost. I went that way. Did I go down here? I think I went over there. No! That guy got away. I think if I got both those skulls, I would have gotten a life. Going somewhere in 8 minutes, take it easy. That's fair, have a great night, son. I'm almost done anyways. We're probably at the next save. I'm gonna call it. I see a save over there. Like, I'm trying to figure out if there's a way there or if I need to go use the 50s Blessing thing. Okay, not that way. I've been that way. I think that's everywhere. I guess I need to go... Never met Knuckle in Wind Waker, obviously. Thought he was a myth. Oh. He's the one for the Tingle Tuner, right? Yeah. I had the GBA thing because I played it for Four Swords and for Crystal Chronicles and everything. Hello. Readings are important, you know. They cheer people up. Right now I'm trembling with rage. He's disappeared again, gone without a trace. I passed by you again. You might not remember, but your BO is intense. I couldn't forget it. I don't remember. I can't take it anymore. That smell is taking over the room. I cannot abide. He's wandering around. According to the info I've just received, he's waiting for you. I don't know what he wants, but he's really sensitive to your presence. Do this right, like that one time. I was watching from the shadows. I could never watch the shock of what I saw. There will be no next time. Don't forget it. You'll end up at the bottom of the sea. This place reeks of death. These guys are desensitized to it. Okay, that opened up. Now, can I get to the save point that I see over there? So likely the only way to get his picture? Probably. I only did the 100% all picture run once, and I will never do it again. Ever. Like, that was... God. Getting all the pictures is a thing. It's a task. It's the type of thing you probably don't ever want to do again once you do it. And I like to do, like, tedious 100%s.